I keep wondering every time we're out here if this is the last time we're going to be out here. That's kind of a hard thought.
I think that a normal-sized family is 6 kids.
Having a huge family is sort of turning off the idea of having like a big family. Normal-sized monogamous family is. I would want like a big...
Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Undoubtedly, some Sister Wives fans think Kody Brown's relationship with his adopted daughters, Aurora and Breanna Brown, is very odd. Now, some viewers catch that Robyn Brown looks angry after Kody hugs her daughter, Breanna. Fans see Kody and Robyn Brown's family activities as awkward. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn Brown had a family day on the Coyote Pass property. Undoubtedly, their synchronized yeehaws and funny quips about Kody being left to do all the work on the picnic tables made fans think of another awkward family fun night. Some fans revisit the game night clip from earlier in season 19 and spot Robyn giving Kody looks that could kill. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss that Kody Brown's simple gesture of hugging Breanna infuriates Robyn Brown. After seeing a clip, one user wonders if Breanna is Kody's new favorite. They see that Robyn's eyes completely roll back in her head in an effort to recover from her raw response. Immediately, fans pick up on the intense face that Robyn Brown makes toward her husband hugging her daughter. Robyn looks jealous. Same eye roll caught on camera when Kody hugs Meri we recently saw. So she's mad he hugged her but forced them to be their new dad. Split-second mask slip. Scary. Fans see the daggers. After seeing the clip, Sister Wives fans start dissecting the look Robyn Brown gives Kody for hugging Breanna. In some ways, they think Breanna is encroaching on her territory. In other episodes, there have been times that Robyn will scowl after seeing Kody interact with Aurora or Breanna. The game night seemed to be another moment she couldn't hide those feelings. She's just jealous and wants him all for herself. She was mad Kody hugged her daughter, then remembered the cameras were rolling so she smiled. And rolled her eyes to hide the fact she was giving a death glare. Why is she so mad over a light-hearted hug is a really troubling question. However, other viewers point out how Aurora, Ari, and Solomon watch to see how Robyn Brown will react. However, other people think Robyn Brown was responding to what Kody said, not the hug. Some Sister Wives viewers believe Robyn just gets annoyed by Kody acting manic and outside her control for the cameras. Additionally, the recovery smile from Robyn gave some commenters nightmares. Another person adds, totally caught that moment, and while I don't think it's anything untoward, it's definitely showing Robyn's insecurity. Yes, these scenes are pretty much staged but Robyn's face can't hide what she's feeling. Furthermore, they point out that Robyn is insecure, jealous of all the Og wives in different ways. K and R always talking about how the other wives were jealous of Robyn. Nope, projecting much. It's the other way around. Sister Wives fans have seen Robyn Brown's son, Paedon Brown, grow up on the reality TV show. The idea that he is on the autistic spectrum is a very common discussion. But some fans are wondering if Robyn's daughter, Breanna Brown, has Asperger's syndrome like her brother, Paedon. Fans see similarities between Paedon and his sister. Many Sister Wives fans have heard that Robyn Brown's son, Paedon Brown, is on the autistic spectrum. Some people believe he specifically is high-functioning, leaning toward the highly debated diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome. The controversial diagnosis, according to the National Autistic Society, is as follows. Asperger's syndrome was used as a diagnostic term for some autistic people who did not also have a diagnosis of a learning disability. Since more information has been learned on autism, this diagnosis isn't usually assigned. However, fans wonder if Paedon's sister, Breanna Brown, is also on the spectrum after seeing similarities. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss how they have noticed similarities between Paedon and Breanna Brown's mannerisms. While they are siblings, some fans see speech patterns and visual cues that make them believe there may be more to Breanna's struggles than meets the eye. One user started the conversation by asking if Breanna has Asperger's like her brother. Many people have observed she shies away from the camera, makes pronounced facial expressions, and doesn't easily interact with others. Some of the symptoms associated with the former diagnosis of Asperger's are difficulty with social interactions, speech, and coordination. After watching Breanna Brown, some fans think she should talk with someone about the possibility of having ASD. Furthermore, autism can be accompanied by sensitivity to light and sound. Additionally, many people experience high anxiety, but it can also be a superpower that allows people to be intuitive and pick up on patterns easily. Sadly, the system can be overwhelmed and cause someone battling with stressors to shut down or panic. Some fans know that Breanna's sister, Aurora, has experienced crippling panic attacks even on camera. While some fans think Breanna Brown was outgoing and didn't display symptoms early on, others remember her crying frequently. Someone adds, "Oh, that's right. She did cry a lot. My brother used to call me a crybaby as a child and my parents called it oversensitive. Turns out I'm autistic. Lol." Other people point out that some of the skittish interactions are because Kody Brown is unpredictable and difficult to live with. But another person adds, according to Grody, Paedon is just quirky. Also, another person echoes, and Truly had a touch of flu, and Ysabel's scoliosis just needed more exercises. Although having a diagnosis can be scary for many people, several Redditors acknowledge that their diagnoses brought them relief. Since many of Robyn Brown's kids suffer from sensitivities, seemingly it might benefit Breanna Brown to explore resources for the disorder. Notably, many people think that Aurora and Breanna are finding the outside world challenging, but perhaps there are factors aside from their raising contributing to the struggles. According to the UC Davis Mind Institute, siblings of autistic children have a 20% chance of being autistic themselves, about 7 times higher than the rate in infants with no autistic siblings. One fan says, "I was always just quirky. Then at 36, I got diagnosed with ADHD and my life suddenly made much more sense lol." Totally get you there. You go from feeling like you are constantly missing something to feeling like those puzzle pieces finally fit. It's so strange. Sister Wives star, Kody Brown just recreated a scene he shot in season 16 with his sons, Gabe and the late Garrison Brown. He has been trying so incredibly hard to act like all he needs in his life is Robyn Brown and her 5 children. Therefore, his other kids do not matter if they will impede on what he and Robyn have. Sadly, he lost more than he bargained for in the process. The Sister Wives timeline is always a bit off. When season 19 began, Garrison Brown had been deceased for 6 months. Therefore, TLC put a disclaimer on the screen explaining that the show was filmed at the end of 2022 and he passed away in March 2024. A lot has happened during the season and the only way to track time is through Christine Brown Woolley. They have shown her courtship with her now husband, Devid Woolley. The two went public in February 2023, therefore fans could just follow along from there. In the latest episode, it was unclear where the show was regarding time. Christine and Devid just got married, which was October 2023. Then, Kody was out on Coyote Pass with Robyn and their kids, painting tables. They then had a barbecue. And he noted how it was the end of summer. Something was strange about it all, but that is how the show works. However, there was another thing that was off, and that was a scene Kody recreated. He was chopping wood at Coyote Pass when Breanna asked if she could learn how. He proceeded to show her how to do that, and it appeared to be a sweet father-daughter moment. Yet, for fans who have watched Sister Wives since its inception, or at least the last several seasons, it was all too familiar. During the pandemic, Kody Brown wanted Gabe and Garrison Brown out of Janelle Brown's home. She fought against it and they then met their dad to chop wood. Many clips of Garrison Brown have been either removed or overtaken by tributes after he passed away. He is not even shown on Sister Wives during season 19 at the request of the Browns. However, in this scene between Gabe and Kody Brown, they are working with wood while trying to hash out their issues. Kody is taking no accountability and solely blaming Gabe for the downfall of the family. This is something Gabe has long struggled with, and, at the time of Garrison's death, he was estranged from his father. Kody took the chance to recreate the wood chopping scene and make it something sweet, something memorable. He wanted to erase the tainted memories where he blamed his son for everything that went wrong. In another scene between himself, Gabe, and Garrison, they are chopping wood and the boys or pleading with Kody to bring the family back together. It falls on deaf ears. In Sister Wives Season 19 star, Meri Brown is transitioning through the processes of leaving Kody Brown and the plural marriage. While she looks better than ever, fans can't keep up with her back and forth attitude. Some fans feel like they have whiplash and they are over it. Meri Brown has come a long way. In Sister Wives Season 19, Meri Brown has made many breakthroughs. She has begun to see through the words of Robyn and Kody Brown. Now she is looking for actions that match. Jen Sullivan is keeping her in check each time she is tempted to take people at face value without seeing their follow-through. Sadly, the many years of blind trust made her easy to manipulate. But fans are ready for Meri to stick to her guns and fire freely. But in interviews, Sister Wives star, Meri Brown keeps sweet and refuses to say anything bad. At times she is living her newfound power and in other moments she falls back into her peacekeeping norms. On Meri's Instagram page, she professes how proud she is to be speaking her truth. Furthermore, she adds, she is living authentically to herself and not living to please others while losing myself. Likewise, she is speaking more forward about her worthiness and not trying to be mean. But these are new skills she is learning. She wants her followers to understand she isn't waking up intending to hurt others, but instead is focusing on standing up for herself. However, since assertiveness in women was seen as evil in her upbringing, it is hard to rewire. One user adds, salty and sweet. All the best things. Furthermore, Sister Wives star, Meri Brown adds, many years of tread lightly, holding to the belief that kindness would prevail. I still cling to that hope. I also understand that I deserve to speak my truth, and sometimes, those two ideals just can't coexist. However, now she refuses to just take the high road hoping things will change like she has in the past. In the face of haters, she will be salty and stand her ground. While she is searching for what brings her peace, she won't sit back and let others tread on her. Seemingly, Meri Brown's attempt to balance kindness and assertiveness isn't landing well with all her followers. Many fans are cheering Meri on during her new adventure, but some need her to clarify more. One commenter points out Meri is giving them whiplash this season. They call her out saying, "Please Meri, share with us how you got to this place." The amount of whiplash fans feel from you and the other two Og wives is insane. What did your journey look like? How did you get here? Furthermore, many Sister Wives fans think she just leaves breadcrumbs to entice and not satisfy viewers. Someone else adds, the show is very curated. We only see bits and pieces. I'm waiting for that tell-all book from Meri. In a Reddit thread, one user points out the world around Meri has been very unsteady. Meri was so desperate to be loved and accepted by Kody after the catfishing that she behaved a certain way when the cameras were rolling to protect Kody and Robyn in hopes of winning him back. Little did she know she was being lied to and manipulated by both of them. Now that she is free and moving on, she is slowly realizing the truth about who those two really are and what was really going on. It may take her some time to fully unravel it all, but her honesty and vulnerability of where she is in her healing right now is carrying this whole season, and I am here for it. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives star, Meri Brown is taking 2 steps forward and 1 backward at times. However, as Gregory Titleman's saying goes, old habits die hard. Many of her fans understand that dance is part of her growth process. If she stays consistent, at this point, her default mode is to allow people to walk all over her. Seemingly, the back-and-forth stance is more of an ebb and flow while she deprograms, especially since Kody Brown is wishy-washy in his reactions. While some Sister Wives fans completely understand Meri testing the waters, others think it is time for her to dive in head first. One Instagram user said, "Shout it out loud. You have earned it. I love this side of Meri. Thank goodness for your friend. I know she has helped you feel strong and confident. You deserve all the blessings." Is there solid proof that a Sister Wives Season 19 scene was filmed after Garrison Brown's tragic death? The son of Kody and Janelle Brown passed away in March 2024 after taking his own life. It has not been addressed this season except for a short excerpt in the season premiere. So, What makes it clear the show glossed over his death? When season 19 of Sister Wives was getting ready to start, viewers had no idea what to expect. Garrison Brown passed away in March 2024, and the family was still very raw. Some felt that the show should not go on and either take a breather or go off into the distance. Even Garrison's close friends called for TLC to end the series in honor of Garrison. The show went on, and at the opening of the season premiere, there was a message addressing his passing. It then stated the show was filmed at the end of 2022 and he died in March 2024, but that they would miss him very much. The show went on to use filler scenes, and it appeared that they filmed new segments to make up for where Garrison would have appeared. He was not featured per the request of the family. This was hard for some fans to understand, as they knew he was in some scenes but was conveniently edited out. They wanted to still see him but knew how hard it was for the Browns to cope. The timeline of the show is very murky, and now it seems that the series glossed right over his death. According to a Reddit thread, there is proof that a Sister Wives scene that just aired was filmed in the summer of 2024. During the Sunday, January 26th episode, Kody, Robyn, and their kids painted tables on Coyote Pass. A follower then shared this insight. Kody did note that the barbecue they had signified the end of summer for them, and Christine Brown Woolley's wedding had happened in October 2023. Therefore, it was already fall. Another Sister Wives fan made a video to mark where the show was in the last episode, since so many people were questioning it. They noted how Christine Brown Woolley had Valentine's Day decor in her home as she was leaving for the Moab, Utah house. Therefore, the show went from February 2024 right to summer 2024 in the blink of an eye. Loves her independence. One Sister Wives fan took to the subreddit to speculate whether Kody will look for a new wife. Does he see Christine Brown as his ticket to getting a new wife and more kids? The fan titled the thread, calling it now, Kody is going to use Christine leaving as an excuse to get another wife. The fan called, that means somewhere in between Garrison Brown died and it was not even mentioned. Will it be acknowledged in the mid-season finale? That is yet to be seen, but it is interesting how it is just being glossed over. Sister Wives star, Kody Brown revealed that he mixed his first and fourth wife up in while he was in bed. Initially, he was on a 3-night rotation with the OG3 until Robyn Brown came along. Then, there was an adjustment as it went from 3 nights to 4. So, what happened when Kody mixed up Meri Brown and Robyn, and how did he fix it? For around a decade, Kody Brown wanted nothing to do with Meri Brown when it came to intimacy. She was very open about that not being a part of their marriage. They were not romantic and she was nothing more than a friend he was married to. Yet, prior to 2014, he rotated between all of his wives and had a very strict schedule. It is unclear if that became looser with the rotation once he married his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, as she became the favorite, but there were still rules. After a certain point in the plural marriage, Kody and Meri were no longer intimate. He then felt that the wives had to respect each other more, aka had to respect Robyn. Therefore, he told his third wife, Christine Brown Woolley, that they were no longer going to be intimate either. That was the last straw for her and she was done with the marriage. At this point, the OG3 have all left Kody behind, but, as aforementioned, there was a time when Kody was romantic with each wife and he had an epic bedroom mix-up. In a clip from season 3 of Sister Wives, Meri and Kody Brown are chatting. They are talking about mix-ups and he makes a confession to her. He shares that he was sleeping at Robyn's one night and when he was half asleep, he said, "I love you, Meri." This is from a man who said he never loved the OG3 but his subconscious did. He even adds that he married his soulmate with Meri and they seem completely connected. Fans call Kody out. No matter how hard Kody Brown tries to say that he married the wrong person in Meri Brown, Sister Wives fans are calling him out. They feel that he was very much in love with her until Robyn came along and stated their case as to why. Kody said in the early episodes that Meri was his soulmate and best friend. She's known him since she was 18. They learned how to be adults together. No matter what he says now, I think he was very much in love with her. He's always said she was the loyal and dependable one. I think they just had a different bond. Others believed that Meri's home was neat and quiet, so it was much like a sanctuary to Kody. Then some felt that Meri was young and immature when they first got married. They then brought wives in very soon, and that was hard for Meri, which caused tension between the other wives. Gabe tells his dad he misses when they would have long phone calls. This has not happened since the pandemic started. Kody refutes this, and the two men see everything a lot differently. He tells the camera he has felt less in charge at Janelle's over Robyn's. Yet, Gabe tells his dad he was told being with his girlfriend was the only safe place because she was isolated and Janelle really likes her. He does not like that his dad knows nothing about her, and he does not want to make sacrifices. Kody still does not feel his son understands the sacrifices he has had to make. Gabe says he has done 2-week quarantines from his girl to be around his dad, and Kody did not know that. There's a lot Kody does not know, but soon, it shifts back to Robyn and her kids. When she entered the family, she had 3 children from a previous marriage. She told them the rules of the Brown family. How come they can oblige but Gabe cannot? This now pans to Christine, who says she was the obedient wife and now is the head of her house. She is present and the one who is around. Admittedly, it is hard for her girls to respect their dad when they see he has favorites. Back to Gabe, who says Janelle would risk getting COVID to hug her family. He says his mother is overweight and old, and would still do it. Kody calls Janelle the Teflon Queen, to which Gabe says he can reveal his emotions without getting mad. Christine says Janelle is super loyal to Kody, so she does not deserve whatever he is doing to her. Gabriel now takes some responsibility towards his dad. It really seems he just does not want all the blame put on his mother. He agrees to operate as a teammate and leaves. Gabe has tried so hard with his father but feels he did not get back what he wanted. That hurts. He asks the camera if filming is over. Janelle's broken heart. Everyone is getting ready for Christmas when Janelle gets a devastating phone call. Her mother, Cheryl, has passed away from cancer. She wanted to bring her to Arizona, but it had gotten too bad for her to move. So, when it came to the end, Janelle rushed to her mom's side. She was able to spend the last few hours with her mother, and Kody will be the only one there. He asked Meri and Robyn to stay home to limit exposure, with the funeral a week to 10 days away. They talk about how there are now rapid COVID tests they can take and are awaiting Kody taking his test. Robyn is nervous he will come back positive and she will have to spend the holidays with her kids and Meri. They are also talking about how they never expected the pandemic to go on this long. It has really lifted a veil off of all of their underlying issues. Did they still want sister wives? How have their lives changed? The issues are much more prominent than ever before and they cannot be ignored. Polygamy is not what Christine imagined, but she cannot go there during the holidays. She needs to be present for the family. This is not how they imagined working through a pandemic together, but it may be cause for reevaluation. Kody now has to get his COVID test since he promised Robyn he would be around for Christmas. He was hugging people at the funeral, which was going against everything he had preached. Kody tests negative and is back at Robyn's home after 10 days. It is time for Christmas Eve and everyone can gather. Robyn texted her sister wives to make sure certain topics were off limits and they put their issues aside for the night. Meri gave everyone pajamas as she always does. Yet Kody could not help but feel blue. The next morning, they gathered at Robyn's again for breakfast, and it was noted that Ari is now forgetting some of her siblings. Still, despite having his family safe and with him, Kody was not happy. Christine said it was a great Christmas. Sister wives continues to heat up and become intense for all the wives and Kody. The tension the pandemic has created is affecting everyone, including the kids. The latest episode is leading up to Christmas Day and features Kody Brown having it out with Gabriel over all of the COVID rules. The family appears to be falling apart as the weeks and months drag on through the pandemic. Fans know that Christine Brown left the plural family in recent months. However, now, fans are wondering if it was Kody who pulled the plug on their marriage. Did Kody Brown pull the plug on marriage to Christine? The upcoming episodes of Sister Wives show some insight into Kody Brown and Christine Brown's marriage. The family was able to spend Christmas together. This is the first time they have all been together in quite some time. COVID has kept them all apart. It should have been a happy occasion, but Kody was not overjoyed. Christine said it was a good Christmas. However, it was noted how this is the quietest Christmas the plural family has ever had. Ariella also seems to be forgetting who some of her siblings are, which displeases fans as well. Fans know that Christine and Kody have not been the couple they once were since Robyn came into the picture. The wives all know that she is the favorite and Kody spends most of his time with her. Everyone also knows that Christine Brown has left the plural family. Of course, the show will air the events leading up to this split. But, who initiated the breakup? Things start to blow up in next week's episode of Sister Wives. Viewers will witness Kody telling Christine he is no longer interested in an intimate relationship with her. So, is his comments the reason Christine threw in the towel and left? It appears as though that could have been the breaking point for her. Kody comes by her house to find that she has moved all of his belongings out. It looks like this is the beginning of the end of Kody and Christine's marriage. Christine isn't the only one Kody seems to be alienating. In a recent episode, Meri reveals that Kody told her he only wants to be friends with her. She noted how she feels like an outsider. He seems to also be alienating his children. Kody has it out with Gabriel this week. The two are arguing over all the COVID protocols Kody has put in place. Gabe refuses to stop seeing his girlfriend Paedon during the pandemic. Gabe also notes that Kody has not even tried to get to know Paedon. He doesn't even know what she looks like. It seems Kody is destroying his family with all his rules. As a result, he's arguing with everyone. Is the plural family about to come to an end? Gabriel Brown has never held his feelings back when it comes to his father, Kody. This week on Sister Wives, he had a heart-to-heart with Kody while they were chopping wood. Kody called his sons Garrison and Gabe up for assistance. He also wanted to chat with them about taking the pandemic seriously so they could celebrate Christmas together. However, Gabriel gave his dad a piece of his mind and may have said some unkind things about his mother, Janelle, in the process. Gabriel Brown's issues with Kody. These last 2 seasons have been rough on Gabriel's relationship with his father. He feels Kody has chosen his 4th wife, Robyn, and her kids over Janelle and her kids. Additionally, he feels his father's pandemic rules are over the top. Kody rarely comes around, and when he does, he is not there for long, or he stays outside and socially distances from the kids. There came a point where Janelle made the choice to have Kody stay away for 5 weeks to observe safety. Kody has made a strong point that he was the only one who would travel from home to home. Therefore, he was the one putting himself at risk. If this was the case, everyone he came in contact with had to be extra safe. He was not happy that Gabe was in college and had a girlfriend. Kody believed his son was being way too social and not being as cautious as he should be. As for Garrison, he had a job outside of the home, further putting Janelle's family in danger. This season, Kody came to a point where he wanted to evict Garrison from Janelle's. She said her kids came before anything, as he was saving up for a down payment on a home. He was about 3 months away from what he needed, yet it was still not good enough for Kody. Janelle also proposed that Gabriel's girlfriend temporarily come live with them for the holidays as a safety measure. It came to a breaking point and the boys had to have it out with their dad. The confrontation. After Garrison left for work, Gabriel talked to his dad. He admitted he missed them having private chats about everything. Gabe also confessed he had been away from his girlfriend for 2 weeks at a time in order to see Kody. However, he made it clear how much Janelle sacrificed for her family. He said his mom would risk getting COVID just to be with the family and hug them. Yet his approach was less than polite. While defending his mother, Gabriel Brown also offended Janelle by calling her both overweight and old. It was his way of saying she has a bunch of things against her. Despite that, she would risk it all just to have the plural family back together and to reunite. In the end, Gabe felt like he could not get through to his father. Interestingly enough, Janelle has her own fitness site, Strive with Janelle. Additionally, she promotes Plexus with her daughter Maddie and former sister wife, Christine. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.